What happening? It's Big K.A. We back in this thing. K. So good he sleep with a cutter. Now we here to talk about this shit. Listen, I know mostly we've been talking about the whole Kendrick and Drake thing. And yes, it's impressive they're going back and forth. We're seeing these people spar with each other, fucking combat or, you know, go against each other lyrically, and it was a sight to see. We gotta clap it up here. I ain't gonna lie, they gave me some shit to talk about, and there's some more shit to talk about. Now you gonna see this later on. I ain't gonna lie, because I still have the older shit I gotta talk about, because nigga, I was tired it was dropping too much. And apparently from academics, which that will be another video, apparently there was supposed to be another drop. Now I don't know how long this shit will continue, but clearly it doesn't look like it's stopping any which way. So let's talk about this now. So I was alluding to, if you've seen the prior videos, like I know we're talking about this Drake and Kendrick shit, but I don't know why we're kind of not talking about this Weeknd Drake shit. Like this shit, like I get it, the big battle or the main event is Drake versus Kendrick, but a lot of these other than like Rocky kind of got him out of here on Family Matters. He got Rick Ross out of here on for Family Matters and the Hard Part. He got his ass out of here. But like the Weeknd shit, we really gotta kind of talk about. Even Metro, in a sense, he kind of got him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Future, you don't want no smoke with. But the Weeknd shit was really what we got to talk about. You know, making assumptions that Cash XO is attracted to men, which is perfectly fine. But just say, you know, saying like stuff. I believe it was push-ups, that the things we do for women, you know, bag shoes and all that stuff. He be doing it for niggas, if you will. He be doing it for men. Yada yada yada. Insinuating that he is part of the LGBT community, which is perfectly fine. I don't know if he was faking a line like he wasn't. I don't know the actual story. Again, this is more of some Toronto beef. But again, niggas were uncovering it on Family Matters. You know what I'm saying? Niggas said, like when Weeknd started harmonizing on We Still Don't Trust You, know, motherfucker was trying to pull out his pistol, basically insinuating that Weeknd's music gets played where people have some more pride. That's why y'all go stay out in Atlanta. If y'all don't know, Atlanta has a large community of people that are part of the LGBTQ community. By the way, I'm saying this, I know it's plus, bro. I'm tired, okay? It's hot outside. Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. Anyways, with that being said, because I feel like if I say alphabet community, that's disrespectful. But anyways, with that being said, making all these stuff. Now, again, the big story is, of course, Drake's house recently, I wouldn't say kind of got vandalized, or people try to break in and his bodyguard got shot. I don't know if the bodyguard's in critical condition. But one thing I didn't cover yet, even though I knew it happened and we didn't talk about it yet, which at this point I'm just going to put it both into the video, because it did sound eerie when it was going against it, like with this beef happening. And I'm going to talk, this is like a week old, that the Weeknd's manager XO Cash's home targeted by shooting, leaves one person injured. I believe is the guard. It was like a home invasion out in LA or whatever. And I thought it was kind of weird, like all this shit happening, like this Weeknd Drake issues coming to light, that happening. I just thought like, there has to be something there. Now, I'm not trying to speculate y'all to death, be like, oh, you know, you know what I'm saying, trying to do all that shit. But I was sitting there like, it's kind of weird timing. This just kind of happened at this point where Kendrick and Drake is going at each other. Like, this time is kind of off. Like, it's kind of a coincidence. I don't want to say it's part of this shit, but it's kind of a coincidence. We're going to have to revisit this Drake Weeknd issue. And now, lo and behold, a couple days ago, whenever the fuck this comes out to y'all, basically Drake's house gets shot up, and I feel like the bodyguard gets injured. Now, Drake is okay. We all know Drake is okay, but the bodyguard gets injured. So now I'm just looking at this shit like, okay, maybe it's not so much a coincidence. Now, I'm not saying the Weeknd is Drake's greatest enemy. I am not saying these are organized hits. These people don't have to do anything. But I'm just saying the timing of events that shit is happening is like, there's a coincidence here. I'm not saying Weeknd's camp did this or Drake's camp did that to Weeknd's manager, but there's clearly a coincidence and there's clearly something there. Now, we all know Drake has a 20v1. He's beefing with a lot of niggas at this point. But to me, this is just me looking from the outside. Who the fuck does the Weeknd really have beef with? You know, who the fuck does XO Cash have beef with? That's why I'm like, it probably can only be a select few niggas. Now, the timing is weird. But let's get into the article. I'm going to read some of the XO Cash shit, and then we're going to go to the Drake shit. So, Cash XO has seen his home in Encino, California, targeted in a shooting incident that left a security guard injured. XO Cash's real name is, I keep calling him XO Cash, but it's Cash XO, whatever. Amir Big dog, I can't say your last name, but Amir was believed to be the target of an attempted home invasion on Monday, April 29th, but it is unclear if he was at home at the time. According to Los Angeles Times, the incident took place in the early hours of the morning, with multiple callers contacted police to report the shooting at Jaden Lane in Encino. While Cash was previously dissed on Drake's push-ups, police believe the incident is unrelated and was in an attempt of robbery of the music executives mansion. And that's the thing though, with LA, bro, B&E culture, slime culture, they do that shit brazy. It got to one point where the mayor of LA is like, hey, don't come over here, we can't really protect you, a lot of crime and bullshit is happening over there. He literally warned niggas like, bro, I think it was part of the pandemic years, like, you don't come over here, like, it's going down over here, it's a little crazy now, we might not have all the forces to protect you, y'all gotta chill out, you hear me? So with that being said, and just all this happening, it just got a little bit peculiar of all this. Now again, I'm not insinuating Drake told his Toronto goons or whoever the fuck you know over there to go do some shit. I'm not gonna lie, if it was Houston, listen, we just speculate. Hey, we all know Drake is fond of the man in Houston, you know what I'm saying? If you catch my drift. Back to this. A security guard was shot multiple times during an incident and described his assailants as wearing hoodies and surgical masks. When he phoned the police, he is not in life-threatening condition after undergoing surgery. The wounded guard is believed to be directly employed by Cash XO. It is known that It is not known if Cash XO was home at the time of the shooting, but it is believed that at least 4 people were inside the property when gunfire erupted. Fellow residents in the upmarketed neighborhood also reported hearing gunshots. The attackers did not make it inside the home, and their identities are currently unknown at the time of this investigation. Yeah. Now, yeah, it reiterates what I was saying in the beginning. Like, yeah, Cash blowing Abelbrit out here tricking. Ish we do for girls, he does for men. Jets, whips, chains, wicked. Spinning like you trying to F. Boy, you tripping. Boy, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Again, also, do we know Cash XO's what he likes? Do we know if he likes women? He likes guys? He's pan? Like, we don't know. Yeah, at least I don't know. If he said it, let me know. Because, yeah, even when I heard that, I was just like, is it a secret? He likes men? Like, that's just, I feel like at this point in life, bro, like, motherfuckers just like what they want, hear what it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not forcing yourself upon a person, bro, who give a fuck? That's just me. At this point in life. So I gotta find this other shit, bro. I don't know where the fuck it went, but here we go. So yeah, now we here to talk about the Drake situation. This video gonna be long, but anyways. A security guard at the mansion of a Canadian hip-hop artist, how the fuck y'all write like this, Drake, has been seriously injured in a shooting outside of the musician's Toronto home. The victim, an adult male, was rushed to the Toronto hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries following the shooting early on Tuesday morning. Paul, don't know how to fuck say this nigga last name, of the city's police service told reporters on Tuesday that investigators had little information and were studying surveillance footage for release. Also, this is the one thing. Again, I don't know if this is bad for Drake to do. Like, see, this is my one thing, and I said it. Hopefully the videos are out at this time. When I was talking about it when, I don't know if it was Rick Ross's diss track or if I said it again on one of Drake's diss tracks. When he was, no, it was on the Family Matters one. Hopefully that's out at the time. I believe it is. He was insinuating like, hey Ross, you live super far away. Like, shorty's got to drive 2 hours over there to give you a BJ or whatever the fuck he was saying. Extra pause, no Diddy. With that being said, I don't think it's great for, like, it's nice to live in the city. Don't get me wrong. To live in the city, not be super far out from the city, it is very nice. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, how much it costs to live in the city, you might go live outside the city to get more bang for your buck, and then you just drive to the city. With that being said, though, bro, Drake, where you live is very public. Everybody knows where you live. We could Google Maps your shit. You got the land. That's perfectly fine. Your shit is in the city. Perfectly fine. That's nice and everything. With that being said, though, gang, not that you're easily accessible, but like, bro, did we really have to know you stay over there on Bridal Path? We didn't even know that shit, gang. We didn't need to. We was cool. We didn't need to know that shit. Nigga, the TTC, the bus. There's a bus stop right outside this nigga house. It's over there. We didn't need to, like, you know, it's cool and everything, you know, like to be in the city or whatever, but like, that's like, bro, like every nigga know where you stay at. Now I'm pretty sure he has more spots. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure he doesn't always stay at that spot every time he's in Toronto. But even still, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a flex. Maybe you trying to say you good in your city, but nigga, hey. Anyways, whatever. The assailant was reportedly spotted fleeing the area in a vehicle. Drake, whose real name is Aubrey Graham, has in a recent spark public beef, yes, with Kendrick Lamar, yada, yada, yada. I'm not reading all this. It is too early in the investigation that we don't have a motive at this time. In recent days, the superstars have made increasingly provocative and unsubstantial allegations against each other. Lamar's most recent track, Not Like Us, features a satellite image of Drake's 50,000 square feet mega mansion, the same property that was cornered off with police tape after Tuesday's shooting. The ongoing dispute between the two rappers, which has made headlines, has benefited at least one local business in Toronto. Yeah, shout out, yeah, New Ho King. Y'all niggas get your business. I ain't gonna lie, shout them niggas out. I don't know what shit. Drake was like, hit the Delilah with all of my ice. But we knew what Delilah's was. But, you know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe they're over there too. But yeah, with that being said, I just find it eerie how close this shit is happening. The games of EXO and OVO, Drake in older songs trying to say, we got to figure this out. Why the fuck we beefing? We fuck with too much of the similar people to be beefing. And just all this other shit. I'm not going to sit here and be like, Weeknd had some goons that try to do some shit to him. I'm not going to say Drake's had some goons in LA try to do some shit to Cash or whatever. But I'm just saying, the timing of events, this shit is too close. So the fact, hey, I might be one of the niggas saying it, but clearly there's a lot of niggas thinking it. There's something there. And we have to focus more on this Weeknd and Drake beef. I know a lot, I said it in one of my prior videos that's like, I ain't gonna lie. Future has a show in Toronto later on around OVO Fest around that time. And yeah, he could bring out the Weeknd. I ain't gonna lie, he bring out Weeknd and Kendrick after They Not Like Us. They Not Like Us. I ain't gonna lie, that shit might be busting. I ain't gonna lie to you again. That shit might be busting enough. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, at this point, bro, we really gotta talk about it, because I'm not gonna sit here and just say 100% certain events are linked to it, but bro. At some point, you just have to look at some shit like, this happened, and a week later, this happened. Now, I'm not saying these motherfuckers ain't rich and the motherfucker wasn't trying to get a quick lick off, but at some point, it's like, this nigga been there for a while, too. And this is the first time that happened to that boy. That's number one. And I don't know if this is the first time that happened to XO Cash or Cash XO, but clearly there's something. Both bodyguards taking the hut. Like, bro, this shit is too connected. And I'm happy, like, both parties involved, their peoples is good, bro. They're going to recover. But clearly, bro, this Drake Weeknd shit, niggas gotta talk about some shit. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, what do y'all feel? By the way, if you don't know how it happened, I know I was just talking about relative events or more recent events. Basically, niggas are, well, if you don't know, half of the Drake's Take Care album he got from the Weeknd. That was part of his shit. He gave it to him. Yada, yada, yada. The whole Bella Hadid situation. Allegedly, Drake smashed her, which honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. This nigga, when it comes to women, he's shiesty. Let's keep it a book. It's Drake. And maybe some other Toronto effects and clicks and yada, yada, yada. They tried to piece it up, didn't really piece it up, and as you can see on the Future project, they ain't really cool like that. So, hey, we'll see what happens. You ain't gonna like everybody in life. Well, when, you know what I'm saying, guns start getting drawn, it's a different type of shit. There's a thin line between love and hate. A lot of niggas don't see it that way, but hey, it's all part of the day. But yeah, man, what y'all think about this little situation? Sorry for the long video. I rambled and talked a lot, but yeah. Like, subscribe, help your boy out, help your boy grow. I'm off this thing. Shalom, some peace, y'all. Aye.